Hello. Uh, I hate doing this. I really I mean I enjoy it when I'm doing it, but the the uh, the just the inner turmoil and just everything I go through before I do this and afterwards. Anyways, I shared some pictures last night, my senior pictures, and so it reminded me of some other pictures. And back in 2001, I was in a really severe car accident, and I was in a coma for like 6 weeks, and then had to learn to walk again and all that stuff. And my my nana, my grandma, had taken pictures, and nobody knew where they were at. But she had passed away recently, and they were cleaning out her house, and they found them, and so gave them to me, and I posted them on Facebook, but I'll narrate them. Um, so that is that's me. I so you can see all the stuff. That's a tracheotomy. I have the stents in my head. Uh, I don't know, but it's pretty crazy. And then here's, oh, got to do it without a reflection of the screen. Um, yeah. They said I like to grab stuff with my left hand, and so they put a glove on it. I couldn't grab anything with my right hand because my right hand. Anyways, said that wrong. My left collarbone was broken, and so once I did wake up, it was kind of stuck, like you see it right there. Um, and I had to wear a brace that would, like, I'd stretch it out a little bit, and then it stretched out a little bit more, and I wore it like 3 or 4 weeks before it finally got straight. And even though it was straight, like, the coordination is not there at all. And it's still, I mean, it's my left hand, so it's not good to begin with. But and then your memory is always makes you better than you are. So I think back, I was like, oh, I used to be so good with my left hand, and no, I play guitar, but that's a struggle to come back. But I still know some of it. Um, and then here's another one. This, Samuels was my best friend, my sophomore year. My sophomore year was the only time that I went to the same high school for the entire year, and I hung out with Sam and that whole little group, and it was so much fun. I ended up living with Sam and his parents for like a month or two before I moved to Oklahoma. But yeah, his parents, we had kind of fallen out. I mean, I called and talked to his parents more than him. He was very just non. Anyways, um, but his we hadn't been talking very much at all. But his parents told me that once Sam had heard that he wanted to come and visit me. There's another one. That's a picture of like all the equipment and stuff I was on. I don't remember the hospital at all. I remember waking up in rehab. And you can see, well, anyways, my left eye, I have like an orbital, I don't know if it's an orbital fracture, but I have nerve damage on the left side of my body. And for the longest time, my left eye was closed, and then once it did open, I had double vision, and that's tricky. Just I had to if I go like this, I see two, but if I hold my head back like this, tilt it back a little bit, then it comes into one. But holding your head back like that really hurts your neck, and so I get glasses with the prism in it, and the prism takes the image that's out of alignment and knocks it down to in alignment. And so it doubles every once in a while. Like I can look certain ways and it'll double, but most of the time it's just I see one image. And then here's maybe I just showed you that one. I don't know. Anyways, that's another one. And then there's a picture of me. There's another one. You can see my eye a little bit more. And then this is like the day I was leaving, and I didn't actually start walking until a week before I was scheduled to be released, however you say it, discharged. And then I don't know if this came from that period, but it fits. And so this past 7 minutes has been eventful. I appreciate you tuning in. So the one thing, well, God was the one thing that saved me, but the one thing I attribute it to is when I had my seatbelt on, and I am a religious seatbelt wearer. Like sometimes when I just get in and move the car, and I go put the key in the ignition, just automatically I'll put in my seatbelt. And anyways, I don't know what I'm saying, but oh my God, I don't know what I was talking about anymore. Okay, I don't know. So those were all the videos. They were all the pictures. Thanks. Talk to you later.